Southwest Louisiana is a unique blend of heritage and tradition. It is also my home. I'm taking you with me to explore the region of Louisiana known as Acadiana. If you followed our previous video series, you know that we are a couple who retired early and we just returned from an extended stay in Mexico. After all that traveling, it's time to return to my roots, and Michael is from the area as well. We just landed. It's nice to be back in Louisiana again and close to home. The region is very diverse historically, with French, Acadian, and Creole influences. Like many in this region, my parents were French-speaking, enjoyed Zydeco French music, and made classic Creole foods like gumbo. When I think of Acadiana, three things immediately come to mind: resiliency, religion, although not necessarily the kind you think of, and celebration. As we approached New Orleans for landing, we were still struck by how many homes are still damaged and have blue tarps on them. Driving through Southwest Louisiana, you still see house after house that still has damage from the past hurricanes, even though you may not hear about it in the news anymore. That's probably why faith is such an integral part of life here, but it's not just the usual restrictive religions. I grew up in an ages-old Creole tradition that began when West Africans merged their religious practices with those of the local Catholic population. For example, a religious practice unique to this area is the tradition of cleaning and decorating tombs. In our culture, it is a holy day of obligation on All Saints' Day to visit those who have passed and reflect upon the meaning of life and death. Michael and I are only here for a couple of days, so we are doing it now instead. In a tradition that's central to Southwest Louisiana, we got a chance to pay our respects to those who came before us by cleaning up the gravestones with a fresh coat of paint and kind of cleaning up around and saying our goodbyes. This constant connection to life and death is probably what makes us celebrate as much as we do. And there is one annual celebration that you can join in on as well. The Festival des Acadiens and Creoles takes place in Lafayette annually. We stayed at this terrific bed and breakfast while in town. The B&B is on the grounds of this 200-year-old Mouton Plantation, and we stayed in the Empire Suite. It is not luxury by any means, but the grounds are beautiful. It represents so much history, both good and bad. And don't skip out on the breakfast. It's a delight. It's early morning at the bed and breakfast. We just had our breakfast, which was biscuits and gravy. It was quite delicious. We got a chance to meet some folks from all over, including one lady from Roswell, New Mexico, who claimed to be an alien, but that's another story. You meet a lot of interesting people at bed and breakfasts, but it's been fun so far, and we're looking forward to next going over to the Cajun Festival. The music and dancing are the central attractions at this festival. Don't be surprised if a perfect stranger asks you to dance. It's part of the culture here. There are no strangers. The music has innovated quite a bit from the traditional Zydeco and Cajun music that I grew up with. My favorite was Rusty and the Zydeco Crush.
And they left, we'll take it to the interstate. For they ride, we'll bring you right back here to me.
It's not a Louisiana party without the amazing food and drink. It's not every festival that sells hard liquor and boudin balls.
We're here in Lafayette at the Festival des Acadiens and Creole, and it's really cool to be back home. We grew up here literally 40 years ago, and coming back home on this beautiful day, we've got a mix of music, food, arts and crafts, and culture. It's a perfect day for this, and we're really enjoying hanging out with everybody here.
It was a great visit home, and I hope this video has inspired you to pay Southwest Louisiana a visit. In the next video, we are headed to New Orleans to continue the fun, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Watch this video to see what's next on our adventures, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to see what else is coming. Finally, check out our merchandise store, where you can create fully personalized t-shirts, greeting cards, mugs, and more, all of which help support the growth of our channel. See you in the next video.